Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So I recently noticed that I got past 1.8 million hero rating on my account, so I figured it's about time we can do like an account overview and progression guide video, because at this point I feel that there are like few things that are fairly set in what's going to happen. But yeah, so we're going to go over my champions, my inventory, my catalysts, my plans kind of ranking up things and so on and so forth. So yeah, as we can see, first things first, we have 578 heroes on our roster and we have 1.8 million hero rating. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do next account overview video when I reach 2 million, because that would be like a massive milestone. So when we go to our I do not have any kind of like specific special 2-star champions. I think I have maxed out like all of them except this one, Venom the Duck, which I just forgot about. And then we have most of the 3 stars in game. I don't know if I'm missing any. I probably am missing some. I don't have 3-star Warlock. And yeah, probably a few other ones. But yeah, so they're pretty much all maxed out. When it comes to my 4 stars, if I'm going to sort them out by hero rating, how about 50, I think, that are maxed out. I haven't taken any new 4 stars to rank 5 in like a really long time though. So I have 12, 24, 36, 48, 54. Yeah, I have 54 maxed out, 55 because Wolverine some are done here. Maxed out 4-star champions, and that number is likely not gonna really change. Now ideally I would like to take a bunch of these guys up, just for like my videos and streams and stuff like that, but the fact that they still need 8 tier 5 tier 4 basic catalysts take from rank 3 to rank 5, it just doesn't like sit well with me. It definitely is way too expensive for MCOC in 2019. I wish Kabam would lower it down to kind of like 1 tier 4B to take it to rank 4 and 2 tier 4Bs to take it to rank 5 or something like that, because it's costly. It is definitely really costly because we still don't get tier 4B catalysts that we could simply kind of like use them left and right. It's definitely one of those resources that is bottlenecking many accounts, and yeah, so it kind of sucks, but still. And most of the 4 stars are also max sig ability, so that's cool. Now when we're gonna go to our 5 stars, I don't even know what the total amount of 5 stars I have, so we might as well do a quick count here. So we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132. So I have 132 5 stars currently on my roster. I do have a bunch of 5 stars that I do want to kind of take up still, but I'm trying to focus more on my 6 stars. Now I do have 21 maxed out 5-star characters, so I do think that's a fair bunch, and I'm kind of trying my best to hold off and not max out anymore and focus on my 6 stars. But I do have 3 champions I think that I really would like to rank up, and that is Aegon. I really want to take to rank 5, because then I could probably finish off my itemless Labyrinth of Legends series, because it is much easier with a rank 5. Now I also have Domino, which I do want to take up at some point, which to be fair, I acquired her only fairly recently, but still she's only at rank 2, so I definitely do want to max it out at some point, and Havoc as well. And then there are a bunch of like nice to have. So I'd be psyched to rank up my Carnage at some point. I really enjoy playing the character. And is there anything else I would really want to rank up? So there's Domino, there's Carnage, there's Havoc. Invisible Woman I think is extremely fun. I would like to rank her up at some point, but that's about it I think for now. Do have some 6 stars that have been ranked recently. I do have a 6-star rank 2 Cull Obsidian, which is my first rank 2 6-star, and I also do have a 6-star Wasp. So now when it comes to my total number of 6 stars, let's do a quick count again. So it's 12, 24, 36, 41. So I have 41 6-star champions on my roster currently. I haven't really been kind of like too happy with my 6-star luck, because I don't really have any of the kind of like god tier staples, like, you know, Corvus and Ghost or stuff like that basically. But nonetheless, we're making do what we have. I definitely can't really complain overall, because I do have some champions I can actually use, so I'm happy with that. I do really like using my Wasp, which I recently took to rank 2. I just wish I could dupe her at some point. And now if I'm looking at my next champions to take to rank 2 as 6 stars, I am kind of looking at Red Hulk if I manage to rank up Domino, because they would go extremely well together. Perhaps Human Torch for some niche uses, because I do think he's like a niche champion that can be fun. I do not think he's like the answer for a lot of stuff everywhere, but I do think he can be useful in certain specific scenarios, and that is kind of like where my roster is at this point, because I'm perfectly happy with everything my roster does. I feel like I can handle anything in this game for the most part, and I'm just looking kind of for more interesting niche champions and niche rank ups to be working out for me. And yeah, slowly but surely I want to take as many 6-star champions to rank 2 as I possibly can, obviously. So Red Hulk and Human Torch are definitely in consideration. Then there also might be Morningstar, which I am debating about ranking her up to, because she can do some extremely cool things. And unfortunately my thing's unduped. If I would dupe my thing, I'd definitely take thing to rank 2, and there are quite a few champions which I would like to rank if I get them duped, like Namor, like Thing, like Killmonger, like Sentinel, like Omega Red. I'm just waiting for them good dupes. But yeah, so now that we have jumped over my champions, we can hop in my inventory. First of all, let's go take a look at catalysts. Now I have one TF5B and like 18k shards. Now Alliance War season's kind of like about to be finished. That is probably gonna give me like another TF5B. So next week I could potentially take somebody else up again if I choose to rank up a 5-star. But we still need to wait for that, and I also need a few more tier 2 alpha catalysts, because tier 2 alpha catalysts have been like fairly scarce. Quite often I have had enough tier 5Bs, but I'm kind of lagging behind on tier 2 alphas. Now rest of the like when you look at like class catalysts for tier 4 CC and stuff like that, I don't even want to really mention it, because those you pretty much never miss and you always have some spare. When you take a look at tier 5 catalysts, the one I have the most of is Mutant one. I have half of Mutant tier 5 CC, which is kind of awesome. You can see that at least this class is kind of getting close. Unfortunately, I do not have anybody in Mutant class that I would really want to take to rank 3 at this point. Well, even to rank 2 for that matter, because I would love to rank up like Namor and Omega to rank 3 as 6 stars, but I would like them to be duped before I commit to them. So yeah, but we still have some time for that. So that's my catalyst. When we're gonna jump in my item stash, we can see that I do not have any generic 5-star awakening gems, do not have any cosmic ones. I do have 2 tech ones, 1 mutant one, and 3 mystic ones. But for the most part I kind of don't mind. I don't really have anything that I would be desperate to awaken as a 5-star, so that's all good there. And there's a bunch of boosts, class boosts, which are awesome. I do still have a bunch of 5-star signature stones, generic ones, and also most of the class ones. I do not have like any mutant 5-star 6 stones, because we just took gold pool to sig 200. And I do have some 6-star 6 stones that are starting to add up. So I do have 25 generic 6-star 6 stones, which I could use in my Call Obsidian, but I'm just kind of saving up, because those will definitely go to the champion that I choose to rank 3 eventually. So I'm going to save and hold on to all of them till I know which is that champion. And yeah, so that is kind of like the more important bits over there. I do have 2015 Mutant 3 to 4 gem. That's like 99% going to Colossus as soon as his buff comes out. Do have 2 Mystic rank 3 to 4 gems that are 2015 champions, which kind of sucks because I don't have Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch isn't available yet. And the rest of the options here are whether I already have them ranked or they're just flat out garbage. So Iron Fist, Juggernaut, Thor Jane Foster, Unstoppable Colossus, I don't really want to take the rank 4. I have Magic rank 5, Guillotine is rank 4 already, Doctor Strange and Skull, which I don't have. So these are literally just gonna sit there till I get Doctor Strange or something, or one of those mystics get buff. I do have 2 tech gems, 2015 and 2016, and this was fairly painful as well, because tech was definitely the weakest class to pull out of 2016 gems. And at this point, it is actually looking like Howard the Duck and Iron Patriot or Civil Warrior is going to go up. I'm not decided which ones are going to be the ones that I rank up. I do want to get a few more kind of tier 4Bs before I decide, because Howard the Duck, Iron Patriot, and I think Civil Warrior all are still at rank 1 as 5 stars. So I would have to take them to rank 2 and 3 before that. But yeah, so that pretty much concludes the bit of my items and catalysts. Now there's nothing special to show in ISO. When we go to kind of like account progression, then I just need to quickly jump out of this one because I was recording a video about polar opposites. But yeah, as we can see, we have finished 100% all 3 variant difficulties, which is cool. So that's done and dusted. We're waiting for next one. When we go to story quests, we have finished all of that. That's available to date 100% again. So we're waiting for 6.3. And when we go in event quests and special quests, we can obviously see that Labyrinth of Legends is explored and all that good stuff. So we're just waiting for Kabam to release some new hard content that we could jump into and try and explore it as fast as we can as well. But yeah, I think that will kind of do for most part in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, if you did like the video, then hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon later.